Hey guys, welcome back. I actually had to refilm this intro and the ending because my camera does a really annoying thing where it autofocuses when it films, and it's just the most annoying thing ever. Today is Sci-Fi Saturday and I am going to be doing a review on The Leveler by Durango. Just here. So this is a really interesting book because it is set in a world where something called the Meep world exists, and it's essentially a virtual reality. So you get these piercings and it just hooks up with an air transistor, and then that allows your brain to give you all this massive virtual reality where you can create your own worlds and your own quests, and you have weapons and all sorts of things. It's essentially a world of your own. There's a central landing, which is like a 4-story building, I guess, or hotel, and that's where you get transported into when you first arrive, and that's where you buy clothing and weapons and all accessories for your world or for your character, and then you go out and you can select a world that you want to be in or create your own. This book is from the point of view of the protagonist, Nitsi, short for Phoenix. She is a leveler. So what happens is that you're only supposed to be in this virtual world for 4 hours every 24 hours. That's the safety thing that the company comes up with. Wow, okay, that's doing some real weird focusing there. But that's the safety thing that the company comes up with. At the 4 hours, they get they automatically get rejected from the game, and it just resets and they get brought back to reality. Well, a lot of people don't follow that rule. They buy extra code, non-regulation code that allows them to stay in longer than that. It's pretty ridiculous, especially if they've got work and they don't realize, because you don't realize how much time you spent there. So Nitsi gets paid to go into these worlds and bring them back out. She charges a flat rate of $100 per leveling, I guess. So that's what she does for a living, and then the story really starts. It starts off with one for jobs like that, just to kind of introduce you to her. And then it goes and follows basically the company's CEO's son is lost in the Meep world, and she has to go to find him. Turns out, this is in the blurb, so it's not a spoiler, turns out he was actually kidnapped. And then the rest of the book is about them trying to figure out how to get out of this virtual reality and how do they get back into the real world. I really love Nitsi. She's just really ambitious. She's got a lot of will, determination, a lot of courage, and she's the type of girl who just wants to get things done. She's saving for college, which is why she does leveling, because it pays better than a minimum wage job at Burger Fuel or whatever. That's what she does. She's got such high drive and ambition, and she's got just this sarcasm, dry wit, and just this kind of dry sense of humour written all throughout. And seriously, reading it is like reading. It's like when you think of really smart comebacks to say to people after hours after the opportunity to say them has passed. Or it's it's all the things that you kind of wish you said in those certain situations, and it's all the really stupid jokes that you know if I would laugh at you for saying in the first place. It's not actually funny, but they just come to mind, and I'm not explaining it very well, but that's kind of what reading the book is like, because you read all of that, and the author really makes it feel like Nitsi is talking to you, or that you are actually living in her head. So that was fun. This is quite a good book. I really loved it. So you can see the lighting's a little bit off now because it's in the evening and I've literally just finished the book. I started it today, finished it today. It's roughly 250 pages, so it's not a big book, and it's just was something that's really interesting to me, seeing as I study computer programming and stuff like that. So this was really interesting to me, about the possibilities that our future could take and stuff like that. I really enjoyed reading this book. It was much better than the last book I read. Anyway, so I like this book. I would say it's a good book. I would say above average, but not amazing. I think it might have to grow on me to be amazing, but it doesn't strike me as an amazing book. But it is a really good book. So this is a book that I would put in my good pile. It's a really nice sci-fi novel without going too much into sci-fi. It's not set in some crazy, outrageous like alien planet, and it's got all these like alien politics and spaceships everywhere, and you know, it's not very typically sci-fi. And it's not set so far into the future with robots taking the world. You know, it's just feels a lot more like, closer to the present than that. And that's what I loved about it, because it makes it way more relatable. I'm excited to see where this series leads. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a series, and I'm excited for that. You know, near the end of the book, it seems like there will be a sequel. I am psyched so much for it, and it's just, I mean, what else can I say about the book? It goes through so much, and there are some really clever plot twists in this. Things that I definitely did not expect. These are like a good kind of plot twist. The right kind. I'm just interested to see how she deals with problems and challenges that arise from those plot twists. Because they're definitely not, I guess, solved or, you know, finished by the end of this book. I recommend it to anybody who's even remotely interested in sci-fi. Even if you haven't really read a sci-fi book before, but you've always kind of wanted to. Because this is quite, it's quite nice book to kind of ease you into that genre. So if you haven't subscribed already, definitely hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment for us or send a message for Tumblr, you know, like our videos. Just do all that sort of stuff, because we love to hear from you. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.